An Omaha man is facing up to 50 years in prison after police say he shot himself in the leg. That's because authorities say Venetus McGhee wasn't allowed to have a gun in the first place. McGhee's relative called police, reporting McGhee was intoxicated, shot himself, and was arguing about going to the hospital. By the time police got there, McGhee was nowhere to be found. Investigators say the next day he walked into a hospital for treatment, and when officers confronted him, he allegedly admitted to accidentally shooting himself while trying to pull the gun out. He also admitted he knew he was not allowed to have it.